From Azul Cosmetic Surgery and Medical Spa, we are so happy to welcome back Dr. Patrick Flaharty. So great to have you back on the show.
Good morning, Stephanie.
We're going to talk about a very popular treatment called Botox. I've heard lots of people rave, lots of great reviews about it. What is it exactly?
Yeah, so Botox is a protein that just weakens muscles temporarily. Some people are a little nervous about it because they say, oh, it's a toxin. But it's just like any other protein in our body. It has a particular function, and it's very temporary, so it's not permanent, which is important to know. So it does go away over the course of about 3 to 4 months.
Okay, so every 3 to 4 months you're back in for another treatment to keep up and maintain that?
Yeah, if people like the effect, they will come back probably 2 to 3 times a year. You don't necessarily have to come back right at 3 months, because once you actually start to weaken the muscle, it'll stay smoother longer.
Okay.
And so that's a little secret about it. You don't necessarily have to come in based on time. It's when the crease starts to come back.
Okay.
And the more you do it, the longer it lasts. You can get up to 6 months of duration, which is nice.
What's really terrific about this, too, is there's not a lot of downtime, you said, right? It's pretty simple.
Yeah, there's almost really no downtime. I mean, they are injections, but we use really tiny needles now, so the risk of bruising is very, very small. And, you know, usually people will do it on their lunch hour and be back to normal activity right away.
Let's take a look at some before and after photos. I know you've got a lot of happy customers when they leave the office. Our first photo here, she had Botox done as well, right?
This is a gentleman who has just sort of the crow's feet around the eyes, and you can see just with Botox how much that smooths it out. Now, he's a fisherman, so he's in the sun a lot, as you can see. But just Botox alone, and that's 3 tiny little injections in the crow's feet area, and you can see how much that smoothed the area.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
So pretty profound effect, you know. So it's good for men as well as women with the frown lines and smile lines.
Just that simple area around the eyes. You know, the eyes are so telling when it comes to age, and it looks incredible, completely smoothed out in that after photo there.
In this patient, you can see kind of the area between the eyebrows, the forehead, and the smile lines, how much smoother her skin looks after just Botox. Now, she did have fillers for the rest of the face, but if you just focus on that upper part of the face, you can see the skin is smoother, the lines are gone. It just really softens your appearance and makes you look more attractive. Botox also shrinks the sebaceous gland, so it really does make the skin smoother, which is one of the reasons why people look so good after the treatment.
And talk about the age of the typical patients that come in for Botox treatments.
So, you know, Botox can be as early as your 30s. I mean, when you start to get a little frown line or crow's feet, it's a good maintenance treatment because it'll prevent those creases from getting deeper, so it's good to start it early. And patients, you know, even into their 70s and 80s would benefit from Botox if they have a frown line or creases. So it's a good maintenance treatment to keep the skin looking smooth throughout your whole life.
Talk about some of the reactions. So, you know, we were looking at these before and after photos. What were their reactions when it was all done?
Yeah, it's fun because the first time you do Botox for somebody, they're a little bit apprehensive. They're like, oh, is that all? That was easy. And then 2 weeks later, they call and go, wow, this is amazing.
They're like, I'm moving in.
Yeah, and men too. You know, men with horizontal lines in their forehead or frown lines, it can make a huge difference in how other people perceive them. If they take away that frown line, they look much more pleasing. People are more open to them. I mean, it's even been shown to reduce depression, which is pretty amazing, just by virtue of making people look more pleasant, and then the world treats them differently.
Absolutely. It's got to be rewarding for you, too, to be a part of that. If you'd like to learn more on his services and what they do with Azul Cosmetic Surgery and Medical Spa, head online to our website. We're going to have more at fox4morningblend.com. And Dr. Flaharty has some special offers for our viewers. You can get 20% off of Cool Sculpting and freeze away those stubborn pockets of fat. There's also 15% off Infinity. This can help with skin tightening and wrinkles, and even also even out skin tone. And just in time for the fall season, there is also a pumpkin facial special for $55. Pretty cool. You can check out any of his services on his website, azulbeauty.com.